testimony today in the Jeff Basil murder trial. Taking the stand today, witnesses who saw Airman William Sager after that incident at Molly's Pub. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Dranch has the latest from court.
Phone calls Jeff Basil made from the Erie County Holding Center were recorded after he was arrested for pushing Bill Sager down the stairs inside Molly's Pub last May. In one call to his father, Basil is heard asking more about his dog than anything else. Quote, "How's my dog? Is he fine? Is he eating?" Basil asks his father. His father questions, "Are you done praying? Your life is a mess." This is the second time, his father says. "Go to God, start praying," he says. Basil says, "I think I'm fine." The father says, "If I were you, I'd never drink again." But Basil says, "I wasn't drunk." Nice try, though. Jurors only heard the part where Basil said he wasn't drunk. His attorney, Joel Daniels, objected to other parts of the call being played. In another call to a friend in Florida, Basil says, "Expletive joke, dude. Ruined my life over this expletive." The friend says this would be just another bar fight, if not for the stairs inside Molly's Pub.
Bill Sager was the victim of this defendant who used a weapon. The weapon was the staircase.
Rushing Bill Sager to the hospital, EMT Richard Lynch said he had to do a double take when he saw Sager's skull. Sager had what looked like a mohawk, Lynch testified, from the front of his face to the back of his skull. It was symmetrical, swollen, and deformed, he said. He noticed Sager had a weak pulse and was breathing heavily. It looked like spinal fluid was in his mouth, according to Lynch. Sager's friend Matthew Bayard was with him until medics arrived. Bayard testified in day 4 of Jeff Basil's murder trial, quote, "He was unconscious, didn't quite look right." But Jeff Basil was trying to get Bayard out of the area. Quote, "I wasn't going to leave him there. That's not what you do. We were military. You never leave a wingman behind," Bayard testified. Matthew Bayard worked with Sager at the Niagara Falls Air Base. He's seen in a picture prosecutor Chris Belling presented as evidence holding Sager, who was handcuffed next to Donald Hall. Prior to his arrest, Donald Hall made a phone call to 911. Officer Rob Eloff made a second call, but did not want to give his name or cell phone number. The call ends after the ambulance dispatcher asks if Sager is breathing. The defense would likely call Rob Eloff to testify in this case, but it's unlikely or unclear at this point if he will testify, considering he's likely to take the fifth when he's questioned. Prosecutors have 2 more witnesses to call in this case before the defense will have an opportunity to make its case. Testimony continues tomorrow at 2 p.m. Reporting live, Ed Dranch, 7 Eyewitness News.